Hey coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D Coin Channel, and this of course is a Sacagawea dollar from the year 2000. It is a 2000S, which you almost never see outside of the plastic. We're actually going to handle it a little bit. The plastic got broken, and so we're going to be really careful, but geez, when you look at a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, 2000, so it's 20 something years old. It says Liberty at the top, In God We Trust behind her. Under her chin it says 2000 for the year 2000, and then there is an S. And then way down here there's a G and a G for Glenna Goodacre. And Glenna Goodacre figures into the 2000 coins in more ways than one. She, of course, engraved this coin, and also when they released the coins, they did a Glenna Goodacre called the 2000p Goodacre presentation coin, of which they made 5,000. So if you were lucky enough to get one of the coins from when they presented this coin and design, and hopefully Glenna Goodacre was there to see it, those they only made 5,000 of them. Those are very, very, very rare. There's also another rare coin that they made, and maybe it sounds rarer than it is, but that was the Cheerios 2000p coin that they made in the year 2000. So they made a San Francisco Mint, they made a Glenna Goodacre presentation P, they made a 2000p Cheerios coin, and they made a 2000 Denver coin from the Millennium set, and they made a regular 2000p coin and a regular 2000D coin. So how many did they make altogether? Well, altogether they made about 1.3 billion, 767 million of the P's, 5,000 of the special Goodacre P's, 518, almost 519 million of the Denvers, 5,500 of the Millennium set, 2,000 of the S set, 4 million of the S set, and a million, I believe, of the Cheerios set. So they're all out there, and they're all in demand. And this one right here is worth more than $5. You see it has a smooth edge on it, and on the back we have the flying eagle. And this is not the wounded eagle version. There is no wound going through the eagle's body. And that the wounded eagle version actually has a line that was on a kind of a mint crack that just goes right through the body. Almost looks like it was hit by an arrow. It says United States of America around the top. We have the stars here, and you can see that there are 2, 4, 6, 8 here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 here. Why would they have the 9 and the 8? Well, that's because in 1804, when Sacagawea helped out Lewis and Clark in the expedition, there were 17 states, I believe, and so that's how many states were in the Union at that time. Now, this eagle here, they call it the Eagle in Flight version. There's a number of other versions. You've probably seen some specialty versions of this coin. This, of course, is the Mohawk Ironworkers version. And see how this one says, see how it says $1 on it? And this one says $1 here. You probably know why it does, and that's because they moved the some of the language to the edge. So see these stars here, but if you keep going around the stars, you see, there's a 2016. So they moved the 2015, I'm sorry. They moved the date to the edge, and they moved the E pluribus unum to the edge, so that they're not on this coin. So this has the date on the front. This has the E pluribus unum here, and this does not have a dollar mark. It has a $1 in letters, and this of course has initials on the back too, and I don't want to miss that, and that's because the back was not engraved by Glenna Goodacre. The back was engraved by T.D.R. or Thomas D. Rogers, and that is an R there. It's a little bit of a funky R. but it is an R. And so this coin is a TDR back, or Thomas C. Rogers back, a Glenna Goodacre front, and there's the baby on there. And one of the things that's just real special about this coin is we have the mother and the baby on the coin, and this is actually Sacagawea's baby on her back, who she took as a translator on the Lewis and Clark expedition, and this is her son that she had with Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau. Sadly, she died shortly after. She did not live that long. She lived from 1788 to 1812, about 24 years, and she was a Shoshone Native American. All right, well, thanks for watching the Big D DC joint. We'd love to have you look at if you get a chance, look at the Cheerios, Sacagawea Cheerios video that's on a DC Coin World. I mean, on the Big D Coin channel. There is one on DC too, but the one on the Big D Coin channel has 904,000 views. It's one of the best videos Big D ever made, and it is well worth watching to learn about the Cheerios coins. All right, have a great day. Please subscribe to the Big D and DC Coin World coin channels.